things that they put a high value on, sometimes it's not a high value item. They'll do those security tags right through the leather handbag. Why? Like, why couldn't they do it like this? Why can't they put the tag on like this? Because I'm telling you, if one of the security tags was through this bag, I would have not have picked it up because it'll leave a hole. I don't understand. I am here with you today with a thrift haul from the Red, White, and Blue. And I got 20 pairs of shoes. And that's what I'm going to show you today. I wrote it down, 20 pairs of shoes, $94.62, leaving my average cost per pair $4.73. Now, I feel like that's average, but when I was shopping, I didn't feel like I was doing a very good job. And I only had $200 with me. And I also bought a $70 jewelry bag. So, and then there was some toys that we bought. So I left with like $10 and change. So I cut it super close. Oh, and I did buy a bag. I might keep it. I might sell it. I paid full price. I will show you the bag. First, the red was not on deal. I feel like it was blue. Yellow was 50% off. I did find some yellow tags. And peach was 25. I don't remember. I think peach was 25. Yellow was 50, blue was 75% off. So that's probably what it was. So this was a red tag for $8. And this is not buttery soft, but it is soft. And when I touched it, I had to dig it out. It was in the back. And the brand is American Leather Company. And I did look this up, and it should sell for about $30 or $40. Google Lens recognized it straight away. Normally, when I'm looking at bags, I look at the lining for like the branding and the lining, and the zipper holes have branding too, and or on the snaps and buttons. And this had nothing, but it's a nice bag. And I'll probably write it because I don't carry big bags. I carry like a small wallet. But it's clean inside. The zippers work. There's no wear on the bottom. So I will probably list it. I will probably start it $45 and then accept an offer or run a sale. Because I find if you list something for what it sells for, you end up almost giving it away because someone's going to send you an offer. You're going to run a sale. You're going to do, let's move these down. You're going to do whatever you can do when sales slow down to boost yourself up in the algorithm. And I did not really comp any of these, but I just picked them up. It's hard to shop in that store. Whenever we go, it's very busy. There's resellers there. They take up a lot of space. They'll move your car out of their way. They're just... So I try to get in and out real quick. These are... I don't know. I picked them up because I like the little embroidery on the side. Oh, come on. Did I really do that? Oh, no. Here we are. They're a size 7.5, made in China, and they are Revital. I can't read it in a circle. Revitalatin. I'm just going to show you because I can't read it in a circle. And I'll probably put it right there. Well, anyway, these are super cute. And I did have my iPad up here on my last... I did a really short video of my last bins haul because I wanted to finish that before I did this one. The battery was dying. So I'm like, I can't. Like, and the internet is really crappy. But just looking at the style and the condition, they need a wipe on the bottom. I'm thinking about $20-30. These, I'm going to get up lickety split. These are Earth Origins. They were not on deal. They priced them at $5. I've sold this brand before. I will use Boho, Western, Comfort. They've got like these really need a lint roll hard. Well, anyway, Earth Spirit. I'd use, what did I just say? Boho, Western, Aztec probably, maybe not. Comfort. They are just, and they're leather too. So they've got a lot going on for them. So I'm going to probably start these at like 15 or 20 bucks. Which is not, considering I paid $4.73. But I'm going to be making some money. So overall, some will sell better. These are just fab, I believe. And they need a lint roll too. I got it because of the purple detail. And they just need a lint roll. Low block heel. They're super cute. These were actually 75% off. So I paid, they were 75% off of $14. And I don't like it when the red, white, and blue frustrates me because they put the tag all the way in the shoe where you really can't get it. Can't see it. I know it prevents people from, there's the tag. So it was 75% off of $14.99. And then you can't find the tag. And then you think it doesn't have a price. And sometimes that one's okay. They have it silver, but they'll use a black marker on a black sole and you can't see it. Like sometimes I get frustrated and just leave it. I'm like, whatever. And things that they put a high value on, sometimes it's not a high value item. They'll do those security tags right through the leather handbag. Why? Like, why couldn't they do it like this? Why can't they put the tag on like this? Because I'm telling you, if one of the security tags was through this bag, I would have not have picked it up because it'll leave a hole. I don't understand. So these are cute. These were also, these were $5. Sam Mitu, I'm terrible with the brand names, but I will show it to you. I should practice the brand names before I start recording, right? I don't know, but again, it's a cushioned sole. I would use Strappy, Comfort, Vacation, Embellished. I'm looking again to make sure all the beads are there. They're just, they'll sell 15, 20 bucks. These have a little bit of wear. They are Cork Wedge by Naote. They are adjustable strap. I've had this brand before. There is some wear on the straps. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get for these. But again, they had them priced at $5. I feel like that these are probably a $20 or $25 slipper. I feel like I've had this brand before. So I just grabbed it real quick. They are made in Israel. So if you find things that are made in Italy, Spain, Israel, look it up. I did not look these up. I had this brand before. It sold pretty well for me pretty quickly. So I just grabbed it. And I'm terrible. I don't really look things up until I get home and I'm writing it. And I would not recommend doing that because I pick up a lot of stuff that I shouldn't. But now I know not to pick it up. These are Bionic. Bionic is a good bread and butter brand. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't even find it. These were yellow. $4. So I paid $2 for that, but you can't even see that. And I almost left them. They need a brush on the bottom. They are dirty there. The size, I'm not going to be able to read that. So I will add measurements. I'll wipe them off. I will try them on. I will go from there. I will add measurements. They will go a little cheaper because the size is not on the shoe, but they will sell not for as much as they would if the size was on the shoe. But they're comfort, they're bionic. I would use bow. I don't know if they look a little preppy, but a little boho too. I don't know. I'll see what other people are using in their title. These I cannot reach. These are Hey Dude pink little loafers. I've never had a child's Hey Dude shoe before. They were asking $9.99, so they were $5. So they need a little bit of wipe. What size are they? I like the color. It's a good brand. Oh look, everything's on here. This is Windy Youth Linen Cotton Candy. I guess that's the color. And oh, they're a size 2 or 3. But they'll probably sell pretty quick. Again, I have never had the Hey Dude kids shoes, so I don't know where they're going to start. So, but I thought they were cute. I like the pink. I even like the pink more now that they call it cotton candy. Oh, yeah, this is a JBU or JBU. I don't know if you can see that. Pull on boot. It's another good brand. And there's the logo right there. They're not going to sell now because we're going in the summer. Oh, these were also 50% off. So they were $7. So I probably paid a little more than I should have for them. But overall, $4.73 cost of goods is not bad. These in the fall or winter will probably sell for maybe $20 unless if comps change. I don't do a lot of heels, but my husband found 2 pairs of heels, and these are Calvin Klein peep toe with no size. Are we serious? Oh, here we are. Looks like Caldi, size 8 medium. They are leather. I probably should have left them. They were 75% off. That's probably why I was like, yeah. So they were 75% off of $14.99, so it makes them $2.50. They were like $3. I'm not going to try to do math in my head again. And they have a cute little logo on the back. So, yeah. I'm going to probably sell these a little cheaper than the comps because I do not like heels. I feel like they damage the other shoes. The heels get damaged. The leather gets wonky. I don't know. I don't care for heels. Well, here's a leather pair. These were 50% off. These are a little bit better. These are Comfort Plus by Predictions. They are just a simple, very versatile heel. You could wear them to work. You could wear them out. They are, looks like a size 8. I'm going to have to double check that. And these are a little better. They don't feel as fragile as those do. And yeah, the round toe, maybe I'll get like $10 for them. I'll probably start them at 15 or 17 because Comfort Plus is not like a bolo. It's just your run of the mill, but the condition, they are in really good condition. So I figured I would try them. I probably won't pick up heels again because they just stress me out. I'm gonna save that for last. And I got some boots. I find when you're thrifting and resell, you get the better prices for things in the off season. Like we are going in the spring where people are looking for sandals and stuff. These are bought from Born. They were also 75% off. They are 8.5. They have a little number there. And they do need a little bit of a wipe. They're peeling on the inside here. So I might not even list them. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. But they are peeling on the inside. If anyone knows how to stop that, this is the second time that I picked up a pair of shoes with peeling on the inside. That's probably why they were still there. I don't know. They're a cute style. I'll see if I can find a way to stop that peeling, because I don't know if anyone's going to want those. It's funny how you, in the middle of a haul, and then you find a flaw that makes you not want to list it. It happens. And these are another pair of ankle booties. I think that is the brand. Yep, these are Bach. And that's like a brand from Born. But they are heeled. I don't see any pilling on them. They were 50% off. I like the buckle detail. It's cute. Where are we? Oh, so they were $3.50. There is some scuffing on the heels that I did notice before I picked them up. But I got them anyway. I was watching a reseller saying that like you could like get like it's like a pen or something you can get to like get that out. For what I'm gonna get for these, I'm not gonna go through all of that. Maybe $20. So they're actually really nice. I do like them. The leather is nice. So I would use Western, Cowgirl, heeled booty, ankle buckle. And there's a million keywords. Distressed because they are, or weathered, rustic. I would use all those keywords and see how it does. These are a pair of Danskos. I am going to put my shoe stretcher or shoehorn in there and see if I can get that so it's not so, because whoever owned these looks like they like crushed a heel slipping in them all the time. Both are like that, but the Goodwill priced them, it's not the Goodwill, the red, white, and blue priced them at $6. So Dansko's a good brand. This is probably, if I can fix that, it's probably a $30 or $40 shoe. I mean, I'll probably have to let it sit there for like a couple days. Like, you see, it stretches out nice. I just like reshape it a little bit. Like if you stretch it, I feel like if I filled the shoe up and let it sit there for a little while, it would reshape. The bottoms are in excellent condition. So if I can reshape them, like $30, $40 for these, you would use Comfort Work, Nurse, leather, Dansko, of course, you would put that in there. And yeah, it's a good brand. The cork ones, like the sandals, is it the Dansko? I think it's Dansko. That you have to, I don't even pick them up. If the cork ones, I twist them and they break at the store. That's probably why they're there. These are Minnetonka. This is the other thing. They had a $14.99 tag, 50% off, but the bottom says for yellow. So she gave it to me for $2 because I made a stink. I'm like, that's the price. I feel like if they took the time to write it on the bottom of the shoe, that's the price. So they're just little moccasin slippers. They are the size 7. They're my size. Maybe I'll keep them. I probably won't. I have so many slippers and shoes and stuff. It's crazy. And I have I don't know how we missed that. These are I can't even blame my husband because I picked these up. They are Rika. I'll probably put fabric on the top and the bottom and steam that out. For one, I don't know how that happens to someone's shoe. I don't know. They need a little bit of cleaning on the bottom. They need a lint roll and a brush on the top. And the sole insert needs a steaming. But they are a size 11. They're slip-on. Rika is a good brand. If I can clean them up properly and get that sole to not be folded like that, probably like $15-20. So yeah, at least I'm more than doubling my money. These, just because they were cute, they are Kelly and Kate, 75% off of $14.99. These are good for the season. I feel like they would be good for Easter, so maybe I'll try to get these written and up today. I don't like the tags on the footbed because sometimes it tears. There we go. Six medium, that's why I wasn't going to get them. And then I saw the blue tag. But they're super cute. They're fun. They're strappy. I don't know. Like Barbie comes to mind, but it's really not Barbie. I do a lot of looking at what other people use and keywords because sometimes I mix up my styles. So, but they are just like iridescent. They're super cute. They're a size 6.5. They're adorable. And these I paid full price for. And I was like, I'll probably find enough discounted shoes to justify the cost of this shoe. So I do that sometimes. I don't only pick up the discounted shoes. If you are at the Red, White, or Blue or wherever you thrift and they're running a sale on a certain color tag, and of course you're going to want to see what you can find in that color tag, but then you've come across something that's full price, but it's not discounted, you can bring down the cost of this with the other shoes, if that makes any sense. You let me know if I'm wrong. But I feel like as the haul, if you buy 20 pairs of shoes, you spend $90. It's like $4 and change a shoe. It's not even on here. Oh, here it is. It was $14 white. Size 13. These are Fry Boston. They're leather. They do have somewhere on the toe. We'll see if I can get that out. They do need some scrubbing on the bottom. I don't know if you need a lot of keywords for Fry men's loafer size 13. Like, I'll put in Boston leather, slip-on, Fry, driving. When the heel comes up, when the sole comes up like that, that I call them driving shoes. I could be wrong. I am not an expert. I've realized that I make boo-boos as I'm always learning something new. Like earlier today, I was like, I feel so stupid I didn't know that. Like I was making a thumbnail, take the scenic route to get something done, and then I found like a shortcut. And I'm like, I bet everybody else knows that. I know it now too. But you live and learn. But I will use Fry Boston brown leather slip-on driving loafer shoe. Men's. That's, you don't need a lot of keywords with Fry. They will probably sell, I'm going to start them high because of the size. That's a good size. I'll probably start them at like $40 or $50. I'm going to rerun comps. It's been a minute since I've had Fry shoes. And I think it was a pair of boots, and they sold lightning quick. And it was like, it was a while ago. It's before I started making a YouTube video, so I can't go back and look it up. These I picked up because it's just cute. And why not? It was 75% off, $2.50. I didn't even, my husband showed me the Snoopy socks, but I guess that's a golf. They're crew socks, bonus golfing pouch. I don't golf, so I don't know what a golf pouch is. But people who do golf know, and it was probably a Dad's Day gift. But Dad's Day is coming up, so I will get this listed. I don't know. I'd be happy to get $10. I'll probably start it a little higher. And that is it for this haul. Just in case. There's my pile of stickers. And my math could be wrong. But I got 20 pairs of shoes, $94.62. And that, if my math is correct, is $4.73 a shoe. So, let me know in the comments if you think I overpaid or if I did it okay. The cost of the shoes can go up because I'm probably not going to list these boots. Which is a shame. Like this one has, like, oh yeah, it does have some peeling and cracking. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've ever listed a pair of boots because they're a nice pair of boots. But I don't know if anyone's going to want that on the inside. I know I wouldn't want it on the inside of I wouldn't want it. Like it rub off on your socks and stuff, and no. I probably won't write them. And if I do, I'll send them to auction super cheap and just let someone who knows how to fix it. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I hate like throwing stuff away or redonating it after I spent money on it. So that is it. And thanks for staying through the end if you stayed to the end. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. All right, bye.